We are good to go. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, coming from my home office. Really excited to be talking about how to actually start a business. All right, how to start a business to get the results that you want. The example we're going to be touching base on is, like it says in the video, the title, how to start a truck or a dispatching business. All right, and when it comes to this is something I have done. All right, and I'm telling you. If you're looking at this for very similar reasons why I had looked at it, which I looked at it because I knew it was simple, I knew I could manage and maintain, where people were at and where they needed to go, and I also knew I could make my own income. I knew I could do that, and I wanted to be my own boss. I didn't want to work for somewhere else. And if you're looking at it for very similar reasons, I'm just telling you, it can be very dreading being on the radio all the time, dispatching people to go from one place to another place, all right, and then dealing with maintaining and managing people if they don't show up on time, calling in, all right, forwarding calls. It's just very stressful. Okay, even if you're good with maintaining and managing people, it's a very stressful, business model to do that all day and night. And that's why if you're looking at this, it can be as simple as going to major trucking corporations and small trucking businesses, or like small family-run trucking companies, and then you can build relationships with them, get to know them a little bit more, and then you can offer your dispatching services for them. All right, you can do that for a fee that's obviously lower than the competition. That's what I had done, just gone to local trucking companies. But I'm telling you, being on the radio all day long, and if you're looking at this which can be very grueling, like I said, but if you're looking at this for similar reasons why I looked at it, to just build yourself an income, you just want to take control of your finances, quit your job, be your own boss, then I've got a lead I want to throw your way. And if you hear me out here for a second, this can save you a lot of late nights and frustration. And my story goes back like 15 months ago, September 2014, when I transitioned from this business model, exactly, and I came across a person who was building a business and income, and they're doing so on the internet. Now, I'm not going to tell you the internet's the only way to go to build a business. That'd be a bunch of BS, okay? But I will tell you this. They weren't on the radio. They didn't even have a radio. They weren't doing anything technical. They weren't on the computer all day long. They weren't cold market prospecting, all right? They didn't have to manage and maintain equipment, supplies, employees, or a bunch of truckers on where to go and what to do. They didn't have to deal with any of that stuff, so they had a lot of time freedom to pick up and travel and do the things that they wanted to do. And what they were doing was making a multiple six-figure income, traveling and living in different countries where they didn't even speak the language, because they could build from their internet connection right from their laptop, building a business on the internet. And because they were doing this, I started to model and copy them. In 3 months, less than 3 months, give or take, I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time. Those are not average, not typical results, but I share it with you because if you want to build a business and income, really to be your own boss, to provide better for your wife, spend more time with your kids, or if you're single, if you're a woman, you want to retire your husband, or you want to be able to travel or move into a bigger, better home, buy that luxurious car, I would encourage you, before you consider starting a dispatching truck business, learn to build a business online in a way that creates true leverage, financial freedom, flexibility, where you can be your own boss but also have the time to enjoy your life at the same time instead of being a slave to your business. So that's just my tip, that's my overview, and the last tip I'll give you is connect with someone. It was not until I found someone who was online building a business that I had a breakthrough when I started to model and copy them, and I would encourage you to do the same because there's just so much noise out there. But I hope you really like this video. I hope you got value out of it. If you have any questions, put them down below. If you'd like to learn more about this kind of stuff, you enjoy this, you want to learn to build a business, to have time freedom, flexibility to travel more, spend more time with your wife, your kids, or move into a bigger, better home, then connect with me on my site if you want to learn to build a business online. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put a link down below in the description. You'll see a video there from myself explaining in detail exactly how I've done this, how you can do it too. After that, I'll introduce you to my good friend and mentor who shared this with me going back 15 months ago, and how they're still currently traveling and building a business at the same time. So it's been fun. See you on the beaches of the world, and take care.